Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Las Vegas! Rachaad White on the return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find something.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Back ready. 6:52 play.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to...
Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Now Herbert to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And That one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Running it with Hampton. The 30. The 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Dicker tacks down the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Ready. 33, yellow. Fight, six, hut.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here we go. Yellow, 20, hut.
Pass play coming here. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Set, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Has it down close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Offense is set. First and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. Ooh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly won't help.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here.
Here we go. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. Shoots away from one. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. It's a screen play to Jeanty. Open space inside the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their early lead to 13. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this round, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Brought in right side by Moore. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. To the air on 3rd and long. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock, make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're starting to near that mark.
Second down pass play coming. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Down. Ready.
They're going play action. All in left side. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set, huh?
Working on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
23 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jency. There's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders making a 3-possession game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Herbert on first down. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players.
Raiders closing in. Then down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
Chargers first down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And down he goes. Raiders got him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit. And they're going to get out there to check on him.
Chargers field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Fight, 33. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Here we go. Set, chop. 7-2. Left. Next set.
Here's Genty running right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. Raiders with a lead at home here at Allegiant. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Yellow. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Set, hut.
Pass play on 1st and 10. There he goes again. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Christian Kirk.
Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Herbert from the gun.
At the 28-yard line.
Gets this to McConkey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good...
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
It's Herbert once more. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards on the play.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Complete here to Hampton. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game.
Chargers 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. And And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Black, 95, green jack. Hut.
Back to pass on first and 10. Got a man over the middle, it's Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A timeout taken by Vegas, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Yellow, ready.
They're throwing it. Has it downfield, working the left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers 17. Chase McLaughlin sets to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He'll throw it. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards.
Back to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's Anthony Richardson. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is the Colts running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Colts started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And off to Jeanty. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
52 blue, black ultra. Set.
Second down, looking for options. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
17. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
19-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Giving this to Jeanty. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it...
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 17. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. Hits the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers still need a lot more. Shrink the deficit. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit.
Chargers 24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Hardman with a return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready?
Coming left is Jeanty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This one's taken in by Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay,
It's now
right.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow, set.
Setting up to throw. It's a screen play to Jeanty. Into the second level past the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
On the ready.
The Raider first down.
Here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 red.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 10 cycles. Set, hunt.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass it down close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chargers 24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Chargers and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Herbert from the gun.
Chargers.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Bring the tight end in motion. It's Hampton on second. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
New set of downs for him from the 31. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Crashes through a tackle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 10.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he drives this forward to the 6.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's second and goal.
380. Delta.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut into the lead by another point.
Chargers 31. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. First and 10 from the 32. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go.
at the 38-yard line.
10 black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Check.
Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we cut.
Back to throw. It's Bowers with another catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
50 green.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down. It's a
Play
game of
action now for
17
Herbert.
yards. First down.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Looking now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Now Herbert again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Herbert to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that set. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Dicker connects there. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
10 cycles. Ready. Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yards on the play.
Fly blue.
That's good for a Las Vegas
Red.
first
Cycle.
down.
Hut.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., so it'll be second down.
To second and 10.
Ready. Green Jack. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Black, 95. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. They are throwing it again. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
10, cut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead.
77. Chargers 34. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Herbert on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here's Herbert. It's on target to Moore. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Going right this time with Hampton. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Darian Porter on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Punting unit out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. The Raiders and Brian Thomas Jr. are ready for another drive on offense. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They're going to pass it here. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 89, Brock Bowers. A gain of 9.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's now 3rd down.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Six. Mega.
They're going to try to throw for it. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Gain of 31 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Sticking to the air here. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.